Life's better when you're under our roof. Because we're as committed to protecting your dreams as you are to taking care of them. Bundle home and auto and save up to 40%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
When you play Monopoly at McDonald's and scan the game piece in the McDonald's app, you'll get a chance to win! But wait, there's more! There are digital game pieces when you order select items in the app. Monopoly at McDonald's is back. Get your bag.
For views like this, you gotta get out there. In a Ford Bronco or a pavement it goes over any type of terrain.
From the crossroads of America, we're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the Indianapolis Colts. Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started. And here we go from Indy. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. Shoots away from one. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with Sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Cards bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. One nabbed by Warren. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
The number's pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And good forward, about 5 yards, looks like. It's 2nd down now.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Pistol now for Jones. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, You really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
It's on target to Pierce. This gets the first and more. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
On first down, it's Jones to throw. Catch is made in close. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Taylor. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Taylor again. And this time he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Spencer Schrader on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Pretty throw here to start. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he's going to bring this down to their 35. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Cardinals first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
First and 10 at the 35-yard.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, sneak that head forward and find that space upfield. Good play. To a great play. Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Here's Gould on the return. Showing a little burst so far. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Jones now on third down. Makes the catch. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts break the tie here in the first. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, Purdy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Wilson, the receiver, in motion left. Second and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. And that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Get set.
To the air on third and long. And it's incomplete. It's going to bring up fourth down.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. But that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11.
First and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. Down the field, he's got Pierce. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Here's Taylor from the pistol. Rolling into enemy territory. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A pickup there of 33 yards. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be hit and set out after about a gain of 1 2 yards there.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And go play fake with Jones. Left side into the hands of Warren. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Working inside the red zone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him a few that time, but they'll need twice that to find the end zone here on 3rd and goal.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Jones. And he got it. Interception. Sean Murphy bunting in to pick it off. And the Cardinals will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Hey, defensively, when you're staring down 3rd and goal, you just want to keep him out of the end zone. Just keep him to a field goal, right? Wrong. Not with this defense and not with their playmakers. They're thinking take it away, and they get the job done.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Short pass brought in. He gets loose down the right side. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
In the red zone now. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. Now the second time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Ashton Dulin now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. To the right and reeled in by Downs. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On the shotgun, it's Jones. Finds his man Downs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down, ball at the 36. Working from the gun, here's Jones. It's a completion of Michael Pittman Jr. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the gun, Taylor. He's only just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up 2nd down. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. It's the Colts with a 2nd and 7. Here's Jones to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Jones. Throw complete to Warren. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. A nice gain and a 1st down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
Now, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Taylor now, up the middle. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get some late points and the lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Looking toward the upright, but it's good. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. It's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Hand off to Benson to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Trey McBride. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Catch is made down the right sideline. He's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Pretty throwing here on 1st. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
47-yard line.
18, what's up?
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Into the hands of Harrison. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
From the red zone on 1st. Headed out right. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
To the air again. Purdy. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Turning to Benson on 3rd. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. They're going for this from just a few yards out. They could get a touchdown or a 1st down here. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. They're going for this from just a few yards out. They could get a touchdown or a 1st down here. Early man in motion right. Purdy gonna go on fourth. And this is caught. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals earn the chance to tie before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, because this one goes for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he stepped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Third quarter underway. Here's Benson. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Get set. Go. Run around, set.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Colts are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie, heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially when one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to as the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Jones now on 3rd down. He's got it, complete to Downs. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Case. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Jones now to throw. Outside, this is reeled in by Warren. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
All right, here we go. Second down. They go again with Taylor. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's third down now.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Taylor again. And they're not going to get it. Stop short of the line to gain. This is going to be 4th down now. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Looking to throw. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts grab the lead on their first series of the half. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Now begin this drive with Benson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
From the gun is Purdy. He's got it. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Colts 42-yard line.
They give on 2nd to Benson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes could turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. He's got Jones for the completion. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Get set, get set.
First down, Purdy to throw. It's a race down the right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal. To throw again, it's Purdy. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! Cardinals cut it to 1 late in the third. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Gould on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Pistol now for Jones. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Dose of the hurry up here.
Number 6 brings up second and 4 at the 30-yard line.
Second down carry for Taylor. And they find him after just a yard. And it's third down.
Wilson on the tackle. A gain of a yard brings up third and 3.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4. All plays on the table here for third and 3.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
On the shotgun, it's Jones. Short pass brought in. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
There we go, set. Count.
First and 10 now. Here's Jones. Bails out of the pocket quick. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Jones on first down. That's cut at the 4. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Ready? Go, check it. 70, Timberwolves. Check it, go.
Handoff to Taylor. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. They go to him again. And this time he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. That one right down the middle. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Benson now from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to be set up with a 1st down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Purdy looking to throw. It's completed right side. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd down, looking for options. Into the hands of Harrison. He gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them 1st down.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Get set. Wait. Go.
To the air again. Purdy. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And this one does not go far. Offense in the hurry up here.
2nd and 6 at the 20-yard line.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Completed over the middle. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Give them about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That's another Cardinals 1st down. 1st and goal.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. And this is caught. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals now trail by just a point in the 4th. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Doolin. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. On the draw, this is Taylor. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a 1st. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Back to Taylor on 2nd down. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts with a little more work to do to win it here. They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st down, Jones. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! square linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. On the return, here's Doolin. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Jones trying again after the pick. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Setting up to pass. Finds him over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
That's good for a Colts. First down.
Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And it's picked off by Keaton Crawford. And the Cardinals make the play that should win them this game.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Hand off to Benson from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Staying on the ground with Benson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Timeout Indianapolis. That's it, second. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Looking to throw. He's got McBride complete. And he has the Cardinal first down. This one's over. They can run out this win.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers. Know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Benson on 1st and 10. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 17-yard line.
18, watch out.
So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football.